I mean, welcome, man, to a episode of, well, it's actually ISO versus the world. But y'all probably gonna hear this before I launch my own podcast. And you know, I got a special guest here. Now, I mean, this is my brother. You know what I mean? This is my brother Thomas. Yeah, okay. Now I mean, just go by our last name Woods. You know what I mean? So yeah, and this is my this is my real life brother too. So now I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
are you on social media?
Negative.
Okay.
No.
Okay, because if they was, know what I mean, they would find you, know what I mean? They would find you real quick. I mean, like, I don't see no pictures of them together on there. If I see pictures of them together, they probably not real brothers. Trust me, people gonna find that out, know what I'm saying? People gonna most definitely gonna find that out.
Damn shame.
Now I mean, whether we real brothers or not. But anyway, know what I mean? I don't 100% know what we gonna call this right here, how often we gonna do it. We gonna see if we can do it for y'all every week. You know, if not, because in my phone I had it saved as expansion team. Because no, I mean, that's what I had it saved as. No, I mean, that way I wouldn't forget it.
Okay.
So right now for this, I mean, we about to do week 1 in NFL. NFL about to start. So that's what we gonna name this one. We gonna name this one expansion team. So you know, this is week 1. Now I mean, we gonna go over, you know, I guess you know what I'm saying. We're gonna go over the whole week 1 schedule. And you know, everybody got their predictions and how many wins and losses people gonna have. And you know, who tended to go to the playoffs, who gonna go to the Super Bowl. Of course, you already know from listening. I mean, if y'all here, y'all listen to Earn and ISO podcast. So I'm born and raised in Philadelphia. I am an Eagles fan. He's also born and raised in Philadelphia, but he is not.
Yes, I'm a Dallas fan, but I'm objective. I keep it real, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be biased in my opinions and anything like that. But all that being said, you know, Dallas going to be on top regardless. Regardless of anything I say today, I'm still a Dallas fan at heart. Bleed blue. All y'all bleed blue. Before your blood hit the air, what is it? All right. Say no more.
Okay. I mean, before we get into everything, would you like to speak on the things that's going on right now with the team briefly? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing in the sporting world right now. The whole, I guess Jerry Jones made some comments about he wanted to get Jalen Hurts, and they had their eyes on Jalen Hurts, and and some of the things that said, that Prescott was, I don't know, but things might have sounded like disheartening to him, like, I mean, if I was him, I understand, like, all right, man, I understand the man on the team, but to come out and say that when we at a time where, we about to go out here and try to do our thing this season, and that's what you say right now to the public, you know what I mean? So how you feel about that?
I mean, that was a little fucked up what he said. But at the end of the day, Jerry, he's getting up there in age. He's a little delusional, I mean, but he's still giving them checks and all that. So Dak just got to focus on what he got to do. At the end of the day, it's a business, and Jerry's just covering his ass, you know what I mean? Dak been up and down. He been inconsistent over his last few years, so you got to look out for yourself at the end of the day. So Dak, he just got to focus on himself and what he got to do. And I think he will. So, but it was a little messed up of what Jerry was saying. But, Jerry's up there in age. He's going to say some wild shit. So, it really no big deal to me.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that may have been a way, I guess. He wanted to get some emotion out of him or something like that, or let him know that,
all right, man.
Ticking. Yeah, man, time is ticking, man. NFL stand for not for long, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't going to get it done, I might have to go a different direction and try to get somebody to get it done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this reminds me of, remember a couple years ago when Terrell Owens told that story about when he was at dinner, and he thought that he was going to, Jerry Jones was going to keep him around, and Jerry Jones kind of like, was like, yo, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this ain't working. I gotta get you out of here. This kind of remind me of that, like, because I'm like, all right, man, my man is like playing well for you, and then you just decide that, you just gonna let him go. But that, you know what I mean? That's this situation made me think of that. Like, all right, man, maybe he just, maybe just one of them people like he just like a straight shooter. But sometimes that may work in whatever other business you got. You know what I'm saying? That may work in whatever other business you got. But at the same, but this to me, this is sports. Like, okay, you want your quarterback with that on his mind when you start playing. Now at the beginning of the season, start playing like, yo, cause you already see the move we just bust. You know what I'm saying? We already just made that move, and for real. Now I wanted Jalen. Jalen over there doing his thing, and
Yeah, that was a little fucked up.
you know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
Now in the Philadelphia Eagles, you know what I mean? Might be like, yo, man, I really try to get him, but we here now. You know what I mean? Then go bust that move and bring somebody else in. You know what I mean? Because they brought in what's his name? Trey Lance. So that might, know what I'm saying? So you look at him like, damn, I mean, this what you pulling right now? We try to lock in and get focused for the season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he probably used to like, yo, I'm the boss. He probably been a boss for so long, he probably don't think about what it's like to be somebody else. No, I just bark orders and say what I want, and y'all just deal with it. So like I said, some people like that may have been on the top for so long, they don't know what it's like to be on the bottom. They don't know what it's like to be somebody employee or work for somebody from like, dang, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Now, I'm ready to try to go the extra mile. Know what I'm saying? Do whatever I got to do, run through a brick wall for the man. And he telling me, basically, indirectly saying like, yo, he don't even want me here right now.
I hear you.
Know what I mean? But he just stuck with me. So just, that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I'm not even a Dallas fan. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, yo, why would you even say that about your quarterback right now? This ain't the time to be talking about that. Then why you got to say it to the public? What you got to keep? Everything ain't for everybody. Public don't got to know everything.
That's facts.
That's how you feel. Keep that within your organization. That was just me. That even bothered me. So I know it's messed up because I'm not a Dallas fan. I say I'm an Eagles fan, but that bothered me.
Oh, wow.
Know what I mean? Like, yo, why would you even say that to that man like that? And the man, then next thing you know, of course, the next time the reporter see him, they all up in his face. Well, how you feel about that? What you just said?
Yeah.
Man, probably like, yo, I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to do what I got to do, lock in for the season. Now everybody up in my face asking me how I feel about this.
Yeah. Bringing up some unnecessary drama before the season, you know what I mean? Some shit he shouldn't have to worry about. He should just be focusing on his opponent and not focus on drama within his own house, you know what I mean? But all that being said, Dak been on this team for over, 4 or 5 years now, and Jerry been handling him. You know, I didn't want to say coddle him, but he handled him. He wasn't aggressive with Dak as far as going down like this. So I guess Jerry just like F it. You know what I mean? He knows this is break a year. Let me try a different strategy. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? We're going to see what happens. I just think Jerry he don't care. He don't give a fuck. He just know this is the last year. He could make it or break it. So you just want to see if Dak built for it. You know what I mean? And if Dak ain't built for it, then it's going to be Trey Lance or somebody else next year. Who knows? It might get Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? It's going to be somebody else next year. If Dak don't get it done, he's out of there. But I didn't take it. As far as I know, you said you felt some type of way, but as a Dallas fan, I'm not looking at it that way because I think most Dallas fans, we all are getting kind of tired of Dak our damn self. So we want to see if he could do it and take it over the top. So I don't really mind what Jerry said. You know, Jerry's just gonna be Jerry. I don't really pay on no mind. As long as he keep writing them checks and getting us the players, because we have a talented team, one of the most talented teams in the conference, and it's just all on the quarterback. So I don't mind what he said, because it's definitely Dak definitely got to show me this year that he could take us over the top, because that's the last piece of the puzzle. So.
Yeah, I understand that, man. I understand that. But okay, now before we go any further, the sign I put on the sign, glory to God. Know what I mean? Congratulations to Deion Sanders, you know what I mean, and his Colorado team for pulling out the win. Now, by the time y'all hear this, it'll probably be this time for the next game. You know what I'm saying? For the next game, know what I mean? So good luck to them on their next game. But the game that they won, now they ended up pulling it out, know what I'm saying? Shout out to his son. I think it's pronounced, his name is Shador Sanders. Know what I mean? That's why he got the glory to God. Know what I'm saying? Because the quarterback's number is number 2, know what I mean? Know what I mean? As they say when it come to him, know what I mean? Shador Sanders, know what I mean? 2 can play that game. Know what I mean? So,
Gotcha.
yes. Yeah, so now I mean, I think he said he set a school record for passing yards, know what I mean, in the game.
Oh, wow. He balled out. He did his thing, man. All of them. I mean, the guy, Travis Hunter, he did his thing. He played offense and defense.
Yeah, man, Travis Hunter playing like his Pop Warner. He playing he playing like the whole game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he playing like the whole game. So
I'm happy for him. Dion, he gonna go in there. He gonna prove them wrong because they were 20-point underdogs. I don't really think most of America was giving them a chance. You know,
yeah,
and he came out there and he won, and he beat them. Like the defense got to get a little better, but they offense just was
yeah,
going up and down the field on them. It was a good game.
yeah. That's what everybody was saying, man. Everybody saying, now I mean, not to down nobody that might be on the team now, but people were talking about, the defense is what really needs to work on. They said the offense is gonna get better and better. They said the defense, you know what I mean, needs to come along and all that. That's not to down nobody on the team that's currently on the team now. Know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the win is a win. Know what I mean, you proud of all of them, man. You proud of TCU players too. Know what I'm saying? They came there to play too, man. They didn't just lay down because it's Dion. You know what I mean? They played hard. You know what I'm saying? That was a close game. It wasn't no blowout. You know what I'm saying? So they came to play too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? They like, yo, y'all, Dion and them ain't the only people that's on TV. People came to see us play. You know what I mean? This is our home game. You know what I mean? This wasn't no home game for Colorado. This is our home game. People came to see us play.
They was in the playoff last year. They won the championship last year. So I mean, they definitely wanted to show that they not going to lay down for this Dion guy.
Yeah.
All that hype. So they was number 20th, I think, ranked in the country from the beginning. So they definitely want to go in there and prove something, and they gave it a good battle, but they fell short at the end.
Yeah, but congratulations to the team, man. I don't want to just say Dion because everybody make it about Dion because it's a story and it's gonna get headlines and all that. Right, to make about Dion, but the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on that team, man, they probably been working hard because I've been watching the stuff they put on YouTube when they practices and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that gotta be hard for the kids. Know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot riding on y'all. Know what I mean? Y'all supposed to be the team to turn it around for that school. They said that school been terrible the last 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and then now on top of that, y'all got the extra pressure on them because Dion is there. So everybody looking at him to fail. So that means everybody looking at y'all to fail because they want him to fail.
That's right.
Because him failing just makes to them people just makes they feel like it makes for a good story. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people out here hoping he fails. So I mean that means y'all fail. So they want to hope. I mean, they're hoping that he fails. So congratulations to them. Know what I'm saying? Even though people, I mean, just going to enjoy the win. Know what I mean, like Andy Reid say, man, listen, man, just enjoy the win. We ain't going to worry about all this.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? People taking it overboard and all. Oh, Travis Hunter, he gonna be. 2025 mock draft. I already got a 2025 mock draft.
You know how they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like I already got that mock draft already. You know what I'm saying? Then plus, I think like a few weeks. I don't think the next game, but a few weeks is gonna be USC. I was saying so. I know that's gonna be must see TV.
Yeah, their next game is a home game against Nebraska.
Yeah, that's the home game. You know what I mean?
Matt Rule back in college. It's gonna be a good game.
That's what threw me off. Okay, right, because Matt Rule he coached the Panthers, didn't he?
Carolina, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I seen the score at Baylor. I was like, Matt Rule ain't in Baylor because Matt Rule was at Baylor, right?
Yeah.
He was at Baylor. Then he went to the Carolina Panthers. Then now he back. I guess he's gonna try to turn Nebraska around.
He's a good coach, man. I think he would have turned around Carolina, to be honest, but he just ain't getting enough time. But you see what he did at Temple, and then you see what he did at Baylor with all the suspensions and all that.
Yeah,
he's a good coach.
Yeah, I wish he would have stayed at Temple, but I understand. Know what I'm saying? You got to go. Know what I'm saying? If you're trying to move up, know what I'm saying? Yeah, but me personally, know what I mean? I wish he would have stayed at Temple. That would have been big for the city, man. I felt like they could. Know what I mean? Man, if he'd have stayed at Temple, man.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? He could have turned that school into a factory, man. Could have had people turning pro and all this and that.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Shout out to Temple too, man. Know what I mean? They be holding it down. I know that they don't get, as far as nationally, they don't get that. They don't get the same, coverage and all that as like Penn State and stuff like that. But here in Philadelphia, a lot of people went to Temple. You know what I mean? So a lot of people love Temple. You know what I mean? I understand as soon as you think of Pennsylvania, you think of Penn State because Penn State is the ones that's on TV every week.
Penn State, then Pittsburgh, and then you might think of Temple.
Yeah, know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Know what I mean? Pitt kind of took that second spot, know what I mean? Too, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, they won yesterday too. They beat Akron 24-21. So they came out with a win in the first game. And they got a black coach. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name right now, but it's his second year. So I'm really rooting for them. They got rid of that Coach Carey, I believe, from Northern Illinois. He was trash. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad, but he didn't do his job here. You know
Okay.
what I mean? But I think Temple's going to keep improving, you know. But it's a stepping stone school for football. Once the coach do good and take them to a higher level, there's only so much money I think Temple going to pay their football coaches. So there's other schools going to pay that coach more, and that's why those coaches just leave. Al Golden left, and then what we just saw, Matt Rule, he just left. It's just Temple don't pay their football coaches that much.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah. So that might be from always from John Chaney being here so much and Temple being more known as a basketball school.
Oh yeah, it is.
Know what I mean? It might be that. Like, okay, because I guess football comes second to basketball there. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, that's like Duke or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, how many like Duke football games have you seen on TV? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you'll see a Duke basketball game though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess it's like that for Temple there that, probably basketball probably come first there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just the legacy of John Chaney that they got people care about basketball before they care about football there. You know what I mean? But shout out to some of the players. I be running into some of the football players sometime. Know what I mean? I be like, yo, what you play for the Eagles or something? Oh no, I play for Temple and all that. I be like, dog, yo, man, I don't know what y'all getting fed. Know what I mean?
The mill plan is good. The mill plan is good.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that joint be crazy. Yo, I seen something, man, before we start. Let me get to the NFL thing. I seen something on online. I seen like I was on Twitter, but I guess they made it on TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok, but a lot of stuff that everywhere else come from TikTok. People make TikToks or whatever. Mm-hmm. They show like a day in the life of a football player that played for like Arizona, like the Arizona was it Arizona Wildcats?
Yeah.
Oh. All that going to one day, they joint look like an NFL facility. That joint like an NFL facility. Like,
I believe it.
Like, it was like, that joint was like amazing to me. I was like, that joint like you playing the NFL or something. And he in college. Know what I mean? They show you like the beginning, know what I mean, his whole day. Know what I mean? They go for like their first workout. And then they got to go like lift weights in the weight room. They go for like treatment. I guess whoever have injuries, know what I'm saying, or whatever, do that. Know what I mean? They eat. Know what I'm saying? They eat. They had all like they had like all this food prepared for all of them and all that. Everybody sat down and ate. And everybody like worked out again. And then everybody I was like, yo, all that going to a day, but all this money going to, know what I'm saying? All this money going to sports because sports generate a lot of money. Yeah. That was just like fascinating to me when I was watching that, Joe. And I was like, because no disrespect to them, it's not like you hear about them all the time in football. Because like I said, they are, again, just like Temple, they are known for basketball first. Mm-hmm. But they football like facility was like, I was like, yo, it's like the NFL.
Yeah.
Joe, and it's crazy, man.
That's not even one of like the top schools.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Alabama locker room, like Georgia's locker room, like.
Yeah, know what I mean? When they show, when they be showing some of them Jones like that, man, them Jones, like when they show Alabama and they show like Georgia and LSU, now I mean, you could tell that's make a lot of money, man. It generates a lot of money. That stuff be looking like a pro facility. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? Speaking of that, I was watching something online where they showed like a high school in Texas. Oh, yeah. They showed like what they like football stadium and they like facility look like. Mm-hmm. They got like a facility. It's not the old school joint was like, okay, we going out to the same field that we play on. It's the joint we practice on the side. Yeah. No, they had like the school had like a whole like facility like built. For the football, and then they had the stadium. The stadium looked like a college stadium almost. Like that joint, like it was like unreal. I forgot the name of the high school, but they said they had just finished building it. And it was like on the side of the school, but it's like they got like they got the field they play on. I mean, got the stadium, but then they also got like a whole practice facility. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint, like it looked like something from like a pro team or something like that, or a college team, something like that. I'm like, yo, that's like it's high school.
Official tissue. It's big down in Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, know what I mean? They're in Florida, man. The way they high schools look, in like when it comes to football in like Florida and Texas, man, that's just like unreal to me.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like I wish I had that. You know, when I went to high school,
Yeah, and I
I
mean,
had a
yeah, man,
little
time went on, like, yeah.
Ricky thick ass locker room. You
Yeah, man,
know,
we
it
not
was
listen,
crazy.
man. Yeah. What you
Little
had?
weight
Yeah, they
room.
had weight rooms. They weight rooms. Everything like what you would see in like a college or something like that.
Right.
That's how they like they. But it's high school though.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like high school. You know what I'm saying? I remember them showing because Jalen Hurts was talking, and you know it's showing like clips of him because he was coached by his dad like in high school, right? Coached by his dad and all of that. So it showed like the high school he went to. That don't look crazy. I'm like, yo, this state stadium, and this is where they practice at. Like, yo, this high school football.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is high school football, but they got the equipment. The coaches got the headsets on
Right.
and all that stuff. Like they really like in a college or pro game, but it's a high school game though.
I know.
This was like amazing to me, man.
And now they got they go like for us, springtime, we ain't had like these little 7-on-7 camps. Now they go do these 7-on-7 camps during the spring. It's all year round for high school as well. Like, they really take it seriously as they should and getting them prepared for the next level if for those that do get to make it. But it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad to see that, you know, you invest in that and you're gonna get out what you invest in. And it's keeping the kids, you know, off the streets and all that, keep them structured. Yeah, I like it, man. I just love sports, and I just feel like it's a beautiful thing, and just keep kids, you know, with their mind on right, and keep them focused. For the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah. So like, what you got? Like, yeah, that. Yeah, I mean that's why I be feeling like if it was like that up here, it'd be probably less kids in trouble. If you had more structure like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out first of all, let me say shout out to all the little league coaches and everybody, you know, the schools and all that that do try to keep their things up and running so sports can be an outlet for the kids. You know what I mean? I do want to give some of these people credit. A lot of these people try really, really hard every year. You know, they just not coaches. They sometimes a lot of them are father figures. They mentors. They you know what I mean? And a lot of people put their own money into that. You know what I mean? To keep their team up and running, like to buy uniforms and to travel and all that. A lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people like in Philadelphia, whatever city you in, next time y'all see them people and them kids out there donating money, man, donate some money to them. You know what I'm saying? Donate some money to them. You know what I mean? Because they need it. You know what I'm saying? They needed to keep everything up and running. So these kids got an outlet. They got something to do instead of them just sitting around. And that's when you get into trouble. So
Yes.
so yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of them that really do care about kids enough to like, yo, we doing a lot with a little. A lot of people do a lot with a little here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know in other places, you know what I'm saying, do a lot with a little. Yeah. But yeah, man, when I was watching that TikTok of the guy that was in college, and I was watching something on Jalen Hurts, and he was going back to
somewhere in Texas, I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the school he went to in Texas, but it was like high school. But you know what I mean? I was like, damn, it's high school. High school really is like that down there. But when they show you highlights of people like in high school, man, it's crazy, man.
It is, man.
They're in Florida. You know what I mean? Man, they high school football highlights be crazy, man.
Even Little League, you seen this stuff going on. But
Yeah.
Then Deion coached Little League. A lot of his players
Yeah.
was on his Little League team. Like I've not heard stories of parents betting on Little League games and stuff. Like it's just different down there.
Yeah, so
Take it seriously, very seriously.
yeah, man. So yeah, man, things done changed, and you know, some places that's just always been the big thing. You know what I mean? Sports is a big thing, especially if you're from like a tall town where ain't much going on, and the biggest thing you got is the school. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them towns they showed it wasn't not like it was like okay, it's a small town, but they got this big giant football stadium. But the football stadium is for that school, it's a high school team. I was like, all right, man, yeah. So
Every Friday night, the whole town
Yeah.
get together and go to their game. It's just a big event. It's just something I'm not used to. That's just something different down there.
Being from up here, it ain't like that. I mean, we got football, but it's not like how it is down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like how it is down there. You know what I'm saying? It's like that up here with like the pro team, but like as far as like kids of all ages, you know what I mean? Like we said, we got I don't think it's called Keystone no more. It might be Pop Warner now. When we was kids, I think it was called Keystone.
Don't give me the line.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that right there, man. I just want to talk about that for a minute because that was like fascinating to me, seeing that. But what else did I want to say before we start talking about the NFL? Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? We can go into the we can go to the NFL now. The whole NFL. All right.
All right.
By the time this episode comes out, chances are this episode is gonna come out probably the day before. Probably that Saturday. Chances are it's gonna be Saturday. Know what I mean? I can't. It's gonna come out. I'm betting it's gonna come out Saturday, the day before. The week 1 kickoff. Know what I mean, on Sunday. So right now we're gonna go through the whole week 1. Know what I mean, like I said, I got my brother here. Know what I mean? Now let me say this right here. Now, this is a disclaimer. We are fans of the game. We love sports. We are not no gambling aficionados. Whatever he say, you know what I'm saying? We not no analysts. We're not professional. We're not no journalists. We're not none of that. So whatever we say on here, you know what I mean? Whatever information or whatever, you take that and you do what you want to do with it. Don't say, yo, I was listening to the podcast, yo, and I saw had his brother on there. His brother said, yo, such and such team is gonna have this winning and losing record, and all this is this team gonna be in the Super Bowl odds. Man, I went and gambled on that, yo, but that ain't, no, we are not gambling experts. Let me say that first. If y'all start hitting everybody up, because I already know how some people gonna be. People gonna start hitting us up. Yo, unless I talk to your brother, what your brother, what your brother think, the gambling nuts gonna be for week 2. Man, we don't even know if we're gonna do, hopefully we start doing this show every week, we got the time, because, man, life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when we find the time, so we try to find the time to do this. Hopefully we can find the time to do this for y'all every week, at least through the season. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I just got to get that out the way. We are not experts. You know what I'm saying? So do not think, we not the dudes that y'all hear on the radio and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? About all that, yo, man, call and get, you gonna get a free pick and do all this and that and the third. Yo, man, I went like 100-0. No, I went 102 last week in all the games and every college game. I went like 50
the lock of the century every week. I got the lock of the century this week.
You know what I mean?
Nah, strictly our opinions. You know.
We ain't gonna be doing all that. Yeah, lock that in. Cool, stone cold mortal lock right there. Then be wrong. Like, we not them people. So please don't. Whatever information you do and whatever you decide to do with it, because you might have heard something on this podcast, that's on you. I'm telling you right now. We do not claim to be no aficionados and betting and none of that, and we don't run no sports book and none of that. So, all right, we're gonna start with week 1, the beginning of the NFL season.
All right.
You say you got the schedule and all that?
Yeah, I got the schedule. First game got Detroit, Kansas City this upcoming Thursday. Kansas City is minus 6.5 point favorites. Over under is 54. Should I go into? I'm assuming people would know what minus 6.5 mean. Or should I break that down?
Yeah, break that down for the first time.
All right.
Break that down with what that mean. So people will understand a little bit about it.
All right, basically, whatever team I say is minus 6.5 or minus whatever point favorite, that means they're the favorite. They got to win by at least that many points. So I say Kansas City's minus 6.5 point favorites. That means if you pick Kansas City, they got to win by at least 7 points. If they only win by 6, they lost the bet.
Okay.
And over under, when I say over under, that's the total amount of points for both the teams combined. So the over under for this game is 54. So that means the total score is 54. That's what they're predicting. So you get to pick over 54 or under 54. So
okay, so that's 2 different ways of betting that you can win.
Yeah, you can bet on the point spread, which was the minus 6.5, or you could bet on the team the total of the game. The point total.
Okay,
or you could combine it and bet on both of them at the same time.
Okay. All right. So say I just want to bet. Say I want to bet on the 54. I got to be over or under. You can't just say I want to bet that the score is going to be 54 exactly.
I mean, you getting a little wonky there. They got stuff like that, and you going if you hit it, you're gonna win a lot of money. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it basic. You know what I mean? Where you got to pick it over under. But there
Okay.
are websites out there that have the exact score. You can bet on the exact score and exact amount of touchdowns and blah blah blah.
They got so much broken down to betting. Like now, you can bet who gonna score the first touchdown and all that,
Yeah.
and if the first score gonna be a field goal in the first quarter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or which particular person gonna score a touchdown 1st. You know what I'm saying? So they got so many ways to bet. But I just wanted to say that because I always wanted to know myself. Okay, they always call it over under. Well, I'm like, what if can you just bet the exact number? Like that joint's 54. Can I bet 54? That's kind of like probably like, okay, you probably win something, but it probably like what's the odds of that?
Yeah, it'd be crazy odds. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the odds of it hitting exactly. Believe it or not, though, these numbers that they're putting out, like Vegas, it'd be right around these numbers. So
I know
it's crazy.
That's what be wild to me. Now I mean, that's what be wild to me. Now I mean, now them people know more than us. You know what I'm saying? Don't be listening to us. Now I mean, take that stuff. Now I mean, take that stuff up with Vegas. But yeah, okay, -6.5 means that. And you see the minus, that means that they're favored.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people be thinking that when they say minus that they're not favored. No, minus means that they're favored. So no, I mean that's what they're favored to win by.
Yeah.
A lot of people get that confused.
Yeah.
So okay, now I mean okay, -6.5 is just basically a touchdown and what the extra point.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, so that's the Thursday night. Kansas City, they're gonna get their rings that night. It's gonna be a wild atmosphere, I'm sure. And everybody like Detroit this year. I mean, but I personally think Kansas City gonna get their thing together in the second half. They might start off slow, but I think Kansas City will cover that 6.5 and come out week one with a win because Arrowhead is gonna be rocking and jumping. And I think Andy Reid and Patty Mahomes they're gonna turn up second half.
Oh, there you go. See, that's what my other partner earned. My other coach earned. That's what. See, you the only second person that I ever heard call him Patty Mahomes. See, now you giving that credit.
Oh,
because
man.
we just argued, man. I argued one time with him about I never heard nobody say Patty Mahomes.
No.
I've never heard nobody say that except for him. No. I'm like, why you keep calling him Patty? Like, no, that's what they call him, Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
You now here you go with the same thing. Calling him Patty. Like, oh, all right, okay. Know what I mean? I'm not calling him Patty. I'm calling him Patrick. Know
Maybe
what I mean?
it's this chair. Whoever's sitting in this chair.
Like, Patty Mahomes. Know what I mean? Patty Mahomes. All right, so that's so that's the Chiefs versus Detroit. Oh, I was wondering, okay, they played the Chiefs. I was wondering why they interviewed the Detroit head coach. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I just seen the interview.
Campbell.
Yeah, and they was talking about he was talking about Patrick Mahomes, how good he is and all that. Okay, that's because they play him first.
Yeah.
Damn, man, they got to go into their house now. I mean, and that's when go the ceremony and all that.
Yeah, they're gonna go in there and bite the kneecaps, whatever that guy be saying.
Yeah.
They're gonna be all right. They're gonna start off hot. I think Detroit gonna start off and give them work, but eventually Detroit gonna do Detroit things and they're gonna fold in the second half. You know how Detroit do.
Oh man, know what I mean? Listen, man. Hey man, now I mean, good luck with that, man. I wouldn't want to play. I wouldn't want to play him first. Now I mean, on that day, now I mean, they getting them rings. Now I mean, not to say he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be scared of competition, but like that's probably gonna give him some extra motivation. Like, all right, any other time, we be humble. Know what I mean? Andy Reid might say, man, go and do your thing, Patty.
Patty.
Know what I'm saying? Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing, Patty. You know what I'm saying? For the home crowd. We got the rings and all that. So they might just let him loose. You know what I'm saying? He like, that's you got the announcer in there like, well, shouldn't Patrick Mahomes be on the bench right now? They're up so big. I'm surprised he's still in the game. Yeah, he trying to get a college football score on him. Know what I mean? 73-0, man. Yo, that score yesterday. Yo, what team was that got beat like that yesterday?
Oklahoma trash somebody.
Yo, 73-0, man. Yeah. Now, first of all, let me say, shout out to all the players and all that. Know what I'm saying? To the coaches, y'all probably done forgot more about football than I know. And a lot of y'all players out there, know what I'm saying, probably worked hard to get on them teams, know what I'm saying? So it's not the bounce y'all, but I'm like 73-0. That was just wild to me.
Yeah.
73-0?
I don't even remember where they played, but usually them first games they playing something.
Like, yeah, they be playing because I'm like, yeah, because I was playing because I was watching the joint. I'm like, Then Michigan play like East Carolina. I'm like, yo, some of these teams. Then let me get into this real quick. Now I understand the whole thing Deion was talking about last season about how like they be setting their teams. Some people setting their teams up for failure. You know what I'm saying? They'll go and have your team play like a team that is 99.999% chance that you're not gonna win. And I'm saying that you ain't ready to compete against. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that right there made me understand exactly what Deion was talking about. Like, yo, why would I set my kids up for failure like that and them to get embarrassed? So now what you supposed to do with them when their confidence might be shot after that? See what I'm saying? Now I understand what Deion was saying. Some of y'all can go back and listen to what Deion was saying about that stuff last year. When schools just take they'll take the paycheck and then they'll take the exposure of being on TV. But what good is you being on TV if the joint look like, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts. What
kind of score is that? So is that really worth the money unless you be like, yo, we really need that look right now. We can use that however little. I'm not gonna say little because it's millions of dollars that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all school might need. So I don't know the financial situation of every school or whatever. But I understand what Deion said last year because people were like, well, why he so upset about that? They been doing that. Right. You know what I'm saying? College has been their first game been like some team that probably shouldn't even been on the same field with them. You know what I mean? But that right there just made me like understand that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that joint was like 73-0. Like I said, man, y'all team, man, keep y'all head up. Unfortunately, that is an unfortunate part of sports where they do that in college football. You know what I'm saying? A school will take a check from to go play a bigger school, knowing that chances are you ain't got really no chance to win. My thing is, okay, you're gonna win some, you lose some. It's about the whole when you get like beat like that. What does that do? What does that do to somebody's confidence? Your team confidence?
I'm sure it does nothing. I'm sure it does absolutely nothing.
You see what I'm saying?
Probably hurt their confidence, But like you said, it's all about that paycheck.
Yeah, so.
Damn shame.
Yeah, so that just reminded me of that, what Deion said last year, you know what I mean? So, all right, man, we can continue the game. Okay, the Chiefs in Detroit, that's the Thursday night game. So they setting the season off week 1 Thursday, which I hate that. I hate the Thursday night game is the beginning of the new week. Some reason I have no idea. I just don't like that because I really don't like Thursday night games. Know what I mean? But
I don't like Thursday night game either. There's not enough rest. But for the first game of the year, I like it because they are on some of the rest. I don't like it during the year because they don't get the rest they need. But the first game Thursday night, it's popping.
Yeah. So by the time that game probably already been played. You know what I'm saying? By the time you hear this, I'm like, well, that game came on a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we can move to the next game.
These games are for Sunday, 1:00. You got Tampa Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota is -6 favorite. Over under is 45.5. I would just think Minnesota would trash Tampa Bay. I can't back no team with Baker Mayfield as their quarterback.
Okay. Baker Mayfield is starting quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I already have no strong favorite towards Minnesota either because I understand they rebuilding, but that's Baker Mayfield.
Is Kirk Cousins still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. They probably good for a couple touchdowns. I don't know what else you're gonna get out the rest of the team, but they might be good for a couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that right there. What's the numbers on that again?
-6, over under 45.5.
-6 for who?
Minnesota.
Okay, so Minnesota is favored to win that game. You know what I mean? But less than a touchdown. So 6 is what? 6 is like less than a touchdown or a touchdown. An extra point will put them over to the 7. Yeah, see, when you get tricky like that, I know some people probably be losing their money. When people be missing extra points, some people be probably losing their mind over that.
Yeah, man. I love going. I be watching games in the casino, every week, and just hearing a different reaction from the crowd, man. Motherfucker, this and you pussy, how the hell you missed that? It just cracks me up, man. I just love the environment because every little point count, every little yard counts. At a certain point, even when the game is a blowout, when it comes down to so many point spreads, that you might not, the regular fan not paying attention, but we looking at the underdog trying to score a little meaningless touchdown just to cover the spread. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you hear all type of people, cursing at the screen, and it's hilarious to me. I love it.
Oh man, you ever seen anybody in the bathroom crying? Know what I mean,
Oh, damn.
Going to the bathroom crying. Know what I mean,
Nah.
I know. Back when I used to go to the casino, man, people used to be in the bathroom crying. Know what I'm saying?
Damn. Nah, I ain't catching nobody in the bathroom
People in the
crying.
joint crying like,
He in the stall,
"Man,
huh?
I'm gonna tell my wife I lost this money."
Oh shit.
Oh man, that's messed up, OG man. Excuse me, man. Let me I'm trying to wash my hands. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me, OG. You know what I mean? I don't know about it. Damn, you know what I mean? Yeah. Cause that make me think of how many people just somebody might miss an extra point, something that you just think is just automatic. A lot of people, know what I mean? People take extra points for granted, man. No, man, no. Just to kick a football. Just to kick a football is hard. You know what I'm saying? Just to kick a punt of football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably know, man, on my best day I couldn't do that. On my best day I couldn't do that, man. Shout out to all the punters and kickers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to show y'all no love, but man, y'all help win a lot of games, man. And that's a skill. That's most definitely a skill.
That's some stressful. It's a stressful position as far as a kicker, because you miss shit. You by yourself on the sideline. Everybody just walking past you, give you the corner eye. Or whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, you only get like a few plays
Yeah.
to go and do your thing. And you got to show up at that time.
And then, yeah, man. Sometimes it might the whole game might come down to you. Ain't nobody talk to you the whole game.
I know.
Now I mean, then the whole game come down to you. Then everybody want to be mad at you. No, y'all should have scored a touchdown.
Facts, man. It's a tough position, man.
No, I mean, y'all should have scored a damn touchdown. So now you looking at me like I'm wrong. Now it's, oh well, you know they getting him up out of here. No, get y'all up out of here. Y'all the ones couldn't score. Now I mean, now you want me to kick. Now you want me to kick 60 yards for the win. You want me to go? Now I mean, you want me to 60 yards for the win. Now I mean, Joe, like 60 yards. Now I mean,
that's facts.
Now I mean, John. Now I mean, Jones so goddamn far. You know what I mean? He had a ball underneath there to catch it. Just guys don't make it. He got to run that joint back. But then you want, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be mad at me.
And it's windy as shit out there.
Right. So. Know what I mean?
That's just the nature of the position, man. Like, you just got to learn to deal with it. When I was in college, there's some of them kickers, everybody practicing, the kickers over there just doing their own thing. You know what I mean? They feel like they're not even a part of the team.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we got to count on them. And you're gonna be your best friend at the end of the game, or they're gonna be your worst enemy. You better just, I don't know. Man. You gotta be built for it. Justin Tucker, Adam Vinatieri, them great kickers. Mm-hmm. They know what their job is, and hey, they just built for that type of pressure. And
yeah. Know what I mean? Shout out to David Akers. Know what I mean? From the Eagles. Know what I'm saying?
Oh man, how many years ago was this?
Know what I mean, man. Shout out to him, man. Know what I'm saying? He helped win a lot of games for us too. You know what I'm saying? He was part of that team. You know what I'm saying? He's part of that team.
What team?
The Eagles.
I know, but what would he accomplish?
I'm just saying though, he helped us win some games.
He ain't win no Super
Helped
Bowl.
win some games. You know what I mean? Yo, remember back in like the '90s where everybody's praising what's my man name? Aldo Greco. Like he was just like one of the greatest people of all time. Yeah. Like it was a big deal with him. Know what I mean? It was just like certain moments in time where like certain players was like.
Yeah, a cool name. That's a cool
name. I mean, certain players was just like praised and all that. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this, you know what I'm saying? I never understood all the whole Mike Alstott hype.
Well, I mean, I know why. You should know why.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, he a fullback. You know what I'm saying? All right, he got the old school equipment on. I mean, he got the joint around his neck and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, he a fullback. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it. I mean, he a fullback. You know what I mean?
Some of them like that hard-nosed, old-school football. You know what I mean? I guess.
The old school type people. You know what I'm saying?
But, hey, I'm not even going to go there, but I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was just me, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? That was just me. It's like certain players, I'm like, yo, they just got all like a whole bunch of super hype that I was like, I don't get it.
Did he make a Madden cover? Or was it the other?
I'm pretty sure he probably did. And I mean, we go. Now, if I went and Googled it, know what I mean, he might have. Who knows? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Who knows, man? But anyway, know what I mean? Let's move on to let's go on to the next game.
Shout out to Mike. All right, we got Carolina at Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons minus 3.5 point favorites. Over under 39.5.
Oh,
So
okay, so Carolina versus Atlanta. Know what I mean? But Atlanta's favorite or the Carolina?
Atlanta's a
And
favorite.
Atlanta's favorite, but that's basically just a field goal. So he just letting you know we don't know who gonna win that joint. We don't
Basically,
even
you know what I
know.
mean? I don't know my damn self. They both two quarterbacks. They got question marks. They both young quarterbacks, so yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Who quarterback for Carolina? Okay,
Bryce Young.
yeah. Okay,
Atlanta got Ritter. Desmond
okay.
Ritter. And I got faith in Young, but his offensive line is trash at this time. And Ritter, I liked him in college, but I don't know what he's gonna do in the pros. But it's gonna be a tough game. Carolina and Atlanta, they always play tough. Those are two teams that play each other tough. You know, last year they had a crazy game, and I feel like it's gonna be a close game this year. But I already had no strong opinion on this game. I
Okay.
don't know about
All
you.
right. Yeah, but that's the division game, right? They in the same division, ain't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the division game. Okay. Yeah, move on to the next one. Ain't
All
much
right.
about that one.
Houston Texans playing at Baltimore. Baltimore is a minus 9.5 point favorite. Over under is 43.5. Now I like Baltimore. That's one of my teams I love this year. So I think Baltimore will go out and just trash them. To be honest,
Okay.
I mean C.J. Stroud is a quarterback of Houston. You got to get his stuff together as far as learning the NFL game. And Baltimore got a hell of a defense. And I think Baltimore going to want to show their offense is explosive this year. They got a new offensive coordinator. Lamar got his money. He got his offensive weapons. I just think they're going to come out and just trash them.
Okay. All right, man. Okay. That was Baltimore versus the Texans, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So you expecting Baltimore to just be business as usual, come out here and do its thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't disagree with none of these joints so far. Man, I mean, all these joints make sense.
All right. Well, next we got Tennessee at New Orleans Saints. New Orleans is minus 3 point favorites, and over under is 41.5. It's gonna be a close game. I think the only thing I kind of like is the over under. I like the under 41.5. I like both their defense. Both of them got good defense, and I think it'll be a low scoring game. Tennessee, they always got that old school type of game, where they just run the ball, got great defense. And New Orleans defense is good as hell to me. I mean, I think they're underrated. They have a good line. They got Lattimore, corner. I just think they got a solid defense, and they got Derek Carr this year. But I just think it's going to be a low scoring game, so I really don't know who's going to win. If anything, I would pick Tennessee to cover the minus 3. So they're the plus 3, Tennessee. They're the underdog, so I think it'll be like a field goal game. Tennessee probably, I think, might even win, but I like it to be a low scoring game.
Okay, you know what I mean? So you predicting that joint be the under that's low. So this thing's gonna be a low scoring game.
Yeah, under
Yeah, you
41
know what I
and a
mean?
half.
I mean, I understand some of them games. Like, I understand it with the casual fan be like, yo, some of these games be boring, but to a football fan, it's not. Mm-hmm. Just like a whole game, we going back and forth, and it's a low scoring game. All right, that might be a good game to you, but to a casual fan, like, yo, them games was boring yesterday. Like, no, they wasn't. But to a casual fan, I understand why people say that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because you can go to work, and people like, yo, them games was boring. But you a casual fan, so when the games you watch, you want to see people just going touchdown for touchdown. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people like, man, some of games is boring. The game I watched was boring. Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, we watched the same game. It wasn't boring. But some people that don't be boring if you're not just constantly scoring because they just a casual fan. They just want to see touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like they not really trying to sit there and see a game where it's like, all right, you might score one time and score a field goal and win, and they ain't, you know what I mean? They missed a field goal, somebody else missed a field goal tie up at the end, and that's the game, 10-7. Like some people just like, yo, that's boring to me. Mm-hmm. But I understand, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the league, they know that as well. They trying to get them casual fans. That's why it's an offensive league. That's why you got all these roughing the passing penalties and late hits and all that. I mean, smack the shit out of receiver. They say they're all about the safety, but they trying to just, make the offense score more. So
Yeah. That's why, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't hit no more, you know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I mean? Ain't you know what I mean, you can't be running around this joint like Brian Dawkins and Ryan Clark. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ryan Clark when they show his highlights. Dog, he hit somebody so hard, the person be face down and he be face down. Like, yo, how you play like that? You know what I'm saying? He played like he ain't even care about like, yo, you don't gotta live the rest of your life, dog. This is more than like the football. Like, what you gonna do after football the way you playing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you hit somebody so hard that you get knocked out too?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a different time, man.
Yeah, I mean, different. Yo, man, some people was hitting like just like some college hits I seen, man. Them joints was like, yo, man. I understand. Know what I mean, you on that field, you might love the game. Know what I mean, but y'all on that James Harrison. Know what I mean, football's my sanctuary. Like it's all. I mean, this is my everything right here. You know what I mean? Getting on your knees, you know what I'm saying? Smelling the grass and all that. Like, yo.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I respect it, man. I love the passion that people play rap with back then, and that's their livelihood. That's what put the food on the table, and then they gave it their all, man. And they paying it. Some of them paid the price for it later on in life. It's a shame, but I mean, I hate to say it, but they know what they sign up for. You know the consequences of the sport.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. 'Cause I had a back and forth, you know what I mean, with my coach one time about that. Like, yo, you got to know what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? You know what you sign up for when you go to play football. You know what I'm saying? I understand you can get injury from that. You know that from jump. You know what I mean? It say that, like I said, it say that on the little kid's helmet. You know what I'm saying? You know what you signing up for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You do know what you signing up for. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? All y'all that's out there deciding to play football and all that, know what you signing up for, man, that you can get injured, you know what I mean, playing this sport. To all y'all parents, that's something that y'all got to factor in, that your child couldn't get injured playing this sport. You know what I mean? So please, like, understand that, because some people just be acting like they just, oh, well, the NFL is, people are getting injured and they dealing with. Listen, some people been playing the football since they was little kids. They tell you that when you're a little kid, there's a risk of injury. So, you know what I'm saying? So be 100% sure that, yo, this is what I want to do. I want to play this game. You know what I'm saying? I understand that might be a hard decision for a child. And then as a parent, I'm not a parent, but as a parent, you might be like, well, my kid really want to play. You know what I mean? So you are taking that risk that your child really want to play. And you still got, now you might have mixed feelings about that. Like, I don't want my child to go out there and get hurt, but they love, you know what I mean? They love it. So I deny them the opportunity of something that they really makes them happy in what they want to do.
Tough decision.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So just factor that in. I know that's not easy for some of y'all parents, because some of y'all done made that decision already to sign your kid up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some of y'all might have made the decision to tell your kid no. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all thought that decision through the summer. Some of y'all chose to go do it. Some of y'all chose to tell your kid no. So, you know, now I mean, I feel for y'all that got to make that choice, because you might have a kid that really want to play, but you really don't want them to play.
Yeah, that's tough.
Know what I mean? Then some of y'all might have a kid that really want to play, and you don't want to play, but you kind of cave in because you like, they really want to do it. I shouldn't feel like I'm denying their happiness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or your other people in the family might be like, man, go and let that boy play. You know what I mean? So some people, you might go under peer pressure. You might have pressure from your own family.
Yeah.
Hey, go and let that boy play. That boy want to play. Go and let him play. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's your child. You know what I mean? They might care about the child too, but that's your child.
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? So shout out to some of y'all, man. I know some of y'all had a hard choice to make. Some of y'all going to have hard choices to make. You know what I mean? Some of y'all got little kids that when they, you know what I mean, in a few years, when they time come and they decide you know what I mean, they come to that age where they can start playing. So, you know what I mean? So just remember that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that that's a hard choice for y'all. People think that's just a no-brainer for people. No, that's not a no-brainer for people, because people can get hurt. You know what I mean? Kids can get hurt doing that.
Facts.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? We continue on.
All right. We got now Brock Purdy led San Francisco 49ers at Pittsburgh Steelers. San Francisco is 2.5-point favorites. The over-under is 41.5. Now, this year, you know, week one, everybody loves 49ers. got a good team, but I think they're gonna take this L the first week. I think Mike Tomlin gonna have his team ready. I think they're gonna do pretty good this year, Pittsburgh. So they home week one. Last year they beat Cincinnati week one. I just feel like Mike Tomlin, he's just a great motivator. And when people, think he's not going to do something, his team not going to do good, he knows how to get the best out of his team. And I think they're going to come out with the upset against San Fran week one.
You said that Jones was only 2 points?
2.5-point favorites at San Fran, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that game to them basically up in the air game, right? It's just up in the air. I'm saying, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Got any? What do you think? Got any opinion?
No, because this is an up in the air game probably, and I'm like, because I don't, because they quarterback is what the young boy, man. I forgot his name, right?
Brock Purdy.
That's San Francisco quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, the Steelers quarterback is who? The other young boy.
Kenny Pickett.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see about him, man. We gonna see about him, but yeah. Other than that, man, I couldn't call it neither, cause ain't like I'm like, yo, the one team's gonna just run over the other team. You know what I'm saying? I can't call it. Like you said, know what I mean? Mike Tomlin is people be counting him out like all he had is run, and then, Ben Roethlisberger left, and that left him dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people like, yo, they time is, you know what I'm saying, time is over because Ben ain't there no more. You know what I mean? So that's what, man, we'll see, you know what I mean? Best of luck to him.
All right. Next, we got Arizona and Washington Commanders. Washington Commanders, they are minus 7-point favorites. Over-under 38. So they're expecting a very low-scoring game. That's probably the lowest-scoring game of the week that they got out there, 38. And the reason why, because Arizona got a damn quarterback. I couldn't even tell you who their quarterback is. They cut Colt McCoy. To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know who their quarterback is.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
It's crazy.
Dang, you don't know who their quarterback is. You don't know
I really don't know who it is.
We
It
don't.
was supposed to be Colt McCoy, and they cut his ass. Murray, he ain't gonna play till like the middle of the season.
Okay.
So, I mean, by this, that's Washington going to trash on minus 7. They should be able to cover that.
Okay.
That's the lowest total of the week, and I think it's all because they're not expecting Arizona to put up many points. I think Washington going to defense is pretty damn good too. They got a great D-line, so whoever their quarterback is ain't going to do much of anything.
Okay, so they saying so a guy named Joshua Dobbs is the front runner to be the starting quarterback.
Oh wow! Yeah, he used to play for Tennessee University.
Okay.
NFL wise, I can't remember who he played for, to be honest. But I remember him from Tennessee, and he is what he is. He's nothing special.
Okay, damn. Okay.
That look like one of the best of the week right there, to be honest. I don't think Arizona going to score more than 7 points. They might get a lucky defensive turnover or something like that, touchdown. So I think Washington minus 7 one of the best bet of the week. All right, you got any opinions on that?
No, because know what I'm saying, I can't. Know what I mean, the Commanders. Know what I'm saying, I ain't got no real love for them. Know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm an Eagles fan, so they in the same division. So I hope they lose.
I got you. I can dig it. All right, next we got Jacksonville at Indianapolis Colts. Jacksonville is minus 5-point favorites, over under 45. I'm just going to, I got no opinion on this. Everybody, I think, going to ride out with Jacksonville, but this is a division game, and I think Indy might be able to keep it close. You don't know what Richardson going to do. They might open up the playbook and have some crazy wild plays. So sneakily, this might be a sneak bet where I might ride out with Indianapolis, but I already have no strong opinion on this joint.
Yeah, man. I mean, kind of me neither, because I don't really pay attention to either one of them teams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever joint come on. I mean, I ain't really kept up with no Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really be on TV like that no more since Peyton Manning ain't been there. Remember when Peyton Manning was there? I mean, their games is on every Sunday. Everybody seen their games. So I don't really, I don't really keep up with them no more. You know what I mean? Since you don't see them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't got no real opinion on that, man.
All right. Next, we're going to go to Cincinnati at Cleveland Browns. You got Cincinnati minus 2.5 point favorites. Over under is 47.5 with this. I don't know what Joe Burrow's status. I'm sure he's gonna play, but he had his little calf issue all preseason. That's a tough game. I think Cleveland got a hell of a talented team, but it's all on the quarterback. What version of Deshaun Watson they gonna get? If Deshaun go back to his old school days at Houston, then he's going. I think Cleveland can win this game, to be honest, because like I said, that Burrow, that calf thing, I don't know how much of an issue that's going to be for him all year and for this game. So I will rock out with Cleveland to win a game outright.
Okay, now, all right. Cleveland, well, I'm forgetting the name of the quarterback, man. The second I need to name the quarterback.
Watson.
Deshaun Watson. Okay, so Joe Burrow, you said Joe Burrow playing, chances are he's going to play, though?
I think he is playing, but he was dealing with a calf injury. Nobody played preseason game. He ain't played preseason game, but he got hurt like the beginning of the training camp.
Okay, I seen that video. So that's why they make. Are they saying that Cleveland is supposed to win or Bengals still winning?
They got Cincinnati.
Oh, they got Cincinnati still winning, but it's like so small that it's like, yo, we don't really even know. You know what I mean?
I mean, when the road team is favored, I mean that kind of is a big deal though. So Cincinnati's a road team.
Okay.
So because what they say is home team supposed to get 3 points automatically.
Okay.
So for the road team to be favored by 2.5, they really saying like Cincinnati is 5 points better than Cleveland.
Okay.
So it's kind of a big deal that they favored at Cleveland. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's close. Like you said, they predicting a close game.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? Depending on how good Joe Shiesty is. You know what I mean? I like to pick Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? That's my man. I would spend money on him in fantasy, picking him in fantasy. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
All day, every day. Now, I mean, that's somebody I would spend. I mean, as far as fantasy goes, I don't be caring how much money he take, because that boy is guaranteed to catch a touchdown every game.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
They had that connection.
So, yeah, he's one of them players that in fantasy, I do pick him. I mean, I necessarily always pick Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? But I do pick Jamar Chase a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got no problem. Now, that's fantasy. You know what I mean? We ain't even getting the fantasy. We might get into fantasy sometime this week.
All right.
You know what I mean? Also, sometime this season and all that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if I do start talking about fantasy, I'm not no aficionado. I'm not no expert. I just go by what I know and who I pick and stuff like that. So let me put that disclaimer out there. Don't go picking, yo, what's the picks, yo? I got to hurry up and make my team. No. You come to the wrong person with that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
We ain't no expert. We just play one on radio. That's all. You know what I mean? But we ain't no experts. All right. We got next. Your Philadelphia Eagles at New England Patriots. Now the Eagles is 3.5 point favorite, minus 3.5 point favorites, and the over under is 44.5. So I mean, we all know the Eagles is much more talented. This Tom Brady day, I think too. I think Tom Brady supposed to get like his number retired or something. So I mean, the atmosphere is going to be lively up there. And like I said, the Eagles they got that much more talented team. So you would think they should go out there and do their thing, but Belichick had a whole off season to prepare for this, and I don't know. I can't put my money on New England. I can't put my money on the Eagles either because I'm a Dallas fan. So I'm not betting this game, and I already have no opinion on it. I'm just gonna be rooting for New England. Two teams I like, Dallas and whoever play the Eagles. So
okay. Okay. So we are favored by what, 3?
3.5.
We are, you know what I'm saying? But we playing them. I mean, this is a away game for us. Now we playing them.
Yes, sir.
All right, so, you know what I mean? For real, probably should have been more. But they just want to show respect, you know what I mean? Because it's Bill Belichick. And you said it's Tom Brady Day, so Tom Brady probably going to be there. You know what I mean? Getting the people all hyped up for disappointment. People going to be all hyped up with their Tom Brady's on. You know what I mean? Joining on, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, y'all better give Tom Brady, you'll lower that joint down, tell him put that jersey back on. Wow. That's the only way. Wow. That's the only way.
Damn.
Now, I mean, that's the only way. If he get reactivated and he run out there with the jersey on, that's the only way I'd even, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's a damn shame.
Now I mean, we coming into y'all house. Now I mean, sorry to spoil y'all celebration. Know what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna be cheering. All y'all gonna have y'all Tom Brady jerseys on. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? I bet you Gronkowski gonna be there too.
Oh yeah.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Man, all them old players, Ty Law and all them, they all gonna be there to watch them get blown out. Know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
I don't know.
73-0.
Oh wow, here we go. All right,
know what I mean?
all right, we y'all Oklahoma over there. Okay,
73-0. Know what I'm saying?
Man,
Know what I mean? Like, yo, man. See, it's gonna be so disrespectful. ESPN and everybody gonna be talking about, like, listen, that was disrespectful. Know what I mean? Unsportsmanlike to run the score up on them and all this and that.
Wow.
Know what I'm saying? Okay, did we ruin y'all Tom Brady day? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to ruin y'all time. Shout out to Tom Brady, know what I mean? One of the best to ever do it. Know what I'm saying? The GOAT. Know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be bittersweet. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? It's gonna be bittersweet. Know what I'm saying? Listen, this is gonna take a miracle. Know what I'm saying? This is gonna be Boston Tea Party. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, here we
Know
go.
what I mean?
Here we go with the bullshit. See, America,
Know
world. I mean,
Jalen
Ice in
Hurts
his
gonna let
bag
him
right
know.
now. You know,
Listen,
Ice,
man.
he's in his bag, and he might have been sipping on something before the show. But
know what I mean? Jalen Hurts gonna show. Know what I'm saying? That the Tom Brady era is over and his time is now. Know what I'm saying? His time is now. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
It is.
Know what I mean? But you know. Yeah, I'm expecting to win that game. I'm not saying it's gonna be some easy. I mean, seriously, I ain't expecting them they just roll over. Like I said. Know what I mean? It's Bill Belichick. He gonna have his team prepared. But you know, I'm expecting to go in there and still win. You know what I mean? We should go in there and still win. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot of people was looking past them in this game. Oh no, that's the easy man. Man, it's an easy win for him. We ain't even walking. No, you can't just chalk that up. This is an easy win. I think it's gonna be a win. I don't think it's gonna be an easy win.
So not 73 nothing, more like
No, I mean, I was
60,
playing with
60,
that.
60 nothing. You know
You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? He might sit. Yeah, man, he might sit him down after we, know what I mean, push the score up to like 40. Know what I mean, with that joint, once that joint get to like 35-7, know what I mean? Matter of fact, get that joint over 40 because I think our backup is
Mariota.
exactly. So we need that joint like 40 so we ain't gotta worry. You know what I'm saying? Get that joint like 40. Know what I mean? Then you can take the rest of the game off. You know what I mean?
Sounds good. I think they owe y'all one, from the Super Bowl. So I really think they owe y'all one, and they gonna try to keep it close. Bill Belichick, he's been waiting on this game.
See, just because Tom Brady is there in the house, they should run the Philly again.
Oh wow, okay.
Know what I'm saying? Run that Philly again. That joint would be even crazier if you ran that joint with Hurts. Now I mean, you ran that joint to Hurts and somebody threw that joint to Hurts. What? What?
And then he get hit and he get hurt.
No, Philly. I know you right. Just had to run that joint Philly. Then be like, yo, Bill, I know you remember this.
Nah.
I know you remember this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they gonna pick that shit off and run it back.
I know you remember this.
I remember, yeah.
I know you remember this. Now I mean, hit you with it again. Know what I'm saying?
All right.
Know what I mean, since we reminiscing, it's Tom Brady Day. You reminiscing, right?
Yeah,
we reminiscing about time and all that. Yeah, we gonna reminisce about this Philly. Know what I mean? But seriously, know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be no easy win.
Okay.
But I think we should be able to pull it out. Know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be no easy win.
All right, that sounds good, and I'm glad he came to his senses at the end. All right, next game, we got Las Vegas Raiders at Denver Broncos. The Russell Wilson Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are minus 4.5-point favorites. Over under is 44. This one is two teams I think going to be trash this year. I really have no opinion on it. Division game, so if anything, I will pick the Raiders. It should be a close game, but I really have no opinion on this.
Who's the Raiders starting quarterback?
Garoppolo. Jimmy G.
Oh, that's right. Jimmy G is over there now. Jimmy G. But ain't like Tom Brady like a part owner now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was just wild to me. Like,
I know, right? It is. But he definitely a minority owner.
All right, man. Listen, man. I mean that game is what it is. I ain't got nothing for that game.
All right, next we got the Green Bay Packers at Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears is minus 1.5-point favorites. Total is 43.5. This one, Aaron Rodgers, he used to own Chicago. We all remember him. He's saying he owned them. But I think Green Bay gonna win this. Everybody's thinking Chicago gonna come out and turn it up. I kind of low key like Green Bay this year. They got good defense. I believe in Jordan Love. I think they're gonna come out and win this first game. You got an
You said
opinion?
the Packers gonna win?
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. Shout out to it's Justin Fields, right?
Mm-hmm.
That young man is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Dangerous. Talented dude, man. Talented dude, man. So hopefully they can pull it together and get like the decent team, know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Get whatever they need, know what I'm saying? Whatever he need to succeed, know what I'm saying? So that sounds like some Coach Prime would say. Know what I mean? We got what we need to see, baby. Know what I'm saying? We got what we need to succeed.
Wow, boy.
You know what I mean? He said, I want some hungry dogs that bite. If you ain't ready to bite, you gotta get out of my sight. I said, okay.
Wow, God.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, Green Bay might win that game, but she that's one of the people that I started picking in fantasy too. Know what I mean? Justin Fields. Know what I'm saying? But now they might, since everybody's talking about on all season how good he is, his price won't probably go up. Because his price was a little cheap, know what I'm saying? His price was cheaper last season. But know what I mean? Because he one of the dudes that I was picking, know what I mean, a lot last season. Like, now like you said, his price gonna be up. His price gonna be up now. So now I got probably find somebody else. Know what I mean? So you never know, man. But is that all the games?
Now you got 4 more.
Dang, got 4. Okay.
All right, next is Miami at Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers -3 and the over under is 51. I already have no opinion on it. Besides, I think it might go over 51. They both high scoring teams. And Tua, if he stay healthy, then it's going to be a high scoring game and they're going to get it in. So the only thing I like is over 51 total points.
Okay. All right. So Tua's back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Who they back up? Because Fitzpatrick retired, right?
Yeah, they got the bull from the Jets last year. His name is Mike White, I believe.
Okay.
He's a good backup.
Okay, yeah, because you know what I mean, he been having like some issues with concussions and all that, man. I hate to say, man. I mean, you gotta take care of your health first. Health is wealth first, man. I know that might be disappointing to him that like, I wanted to play in the NFL my whole life, and as soon as I get here. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying? Now I'm going through something. Now. So that might have been, you know what I'm saying? It might be like kind of like disappointing to him and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because you might feel like, damn, I've been wanting to get here my whole life, and now that I'm here, now that I'm here, now this is when I, you know what I mean? Something's happening that might cut my career short. You know what I mean? When I actually do get here. You know what I mean? That's kind of like when people was making fun of what's my man name? Odell Beckham. He was like crying in the Super Bowl. I'm like, you gotta understand. You've been dreaming about that his whole life, and then he get there.
Hurt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be emotional about it. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tua, man. Because that probably go through your mind like, damn, I wanted to make it my whole life, and I actually did. And then now, here come this. But, yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else to talk about that, man. I'll just go and get through the rest of these joints.
Let's go with LA Rams at Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's -5.5 point favorites. Total is 45.5. I already have no strong opinion on this. I could see Seattle winning, but not covering that 5.5. But I had no opinion on it, to be honest.
Okay, no, I mean, me neither, man. It is what it is, man.
Next, we got Dallas at New York Giants. Dallas is -3.5 point favorites. The total is 46. I'm a Dallas fan, but I think New York will cover the spread. But I think Dallas will win. But I really do think it'll be a close game. It seems like we always play the Giants first game. And usually the Giants have our number, especially when they had Eli. But I like the Giants to cover the 3.5 point spread on this one.
Okay. Man, speaking of Eli, all right, ain't his nephew was at Texas, right?
I'm not sure if he went there yet. I don't know if he's still in high school, but he
Is
did
he?
commit to Texas.
Okay.
I don't know though. I know he didn't play Saturday. That last game he just played.
Okay, yeah. That made me remind me of him. Know what I'm saying? But okay, Dallas Giants. You know what I mean? They all in the same division as the Eagles, so it's a win-win for us. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter who win, somebody lose. So you know what I mean? So I can't complain. It's a win-win for us. Somebody in the division, our division gonna have a loss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless y'all do that bullcrap tie.
Nah, we're not doing that. That's
You know what I mean?
Eagles shit. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So
shit right there.
yeah, so I'm like, listen, man. You know what I mean? It's a win-win for us. You know what I mean? Because somebody gonna have an L. You know what I mean? And that help us out. So
All right. And last but not least, we go to Monday night. Buffalo and New York Jets. Buffalo is minus 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 46.5. You know everybody gonna be. I'm sure everybody gonna be betting on the Jets.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers there. You know they're just the darlings of the NFL now. This hard knock shit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, man. I'm like, I understand they doing what they got to do to get their hype for the league and all that type of stuff, but I'm like, y'all might be setting them up, and then if the expert, you know what I mean, if they don't start going out, they don't come out like gangbusters and all that, people be like, yo, he done. Because because everybody gonna make a big deal out of that. Like I'm telling you, everybody gonna make a big deal out of that. Yeah. And I'm like, how much are you expecting him to do? You know what I mean, at his age, you know, I mean, not to say he not efficient and all that, but the whole hype that they got, I'm like, all right, I get it. Is Aaron Rodgers? He gonna go down as one of the best quarterbacks ever? But it's like, yo, he's on the Jets, but they acting like he like put a super team together. Like they took him off. You know, they took him off the Packers and like put him on like I don't know.
Hey man, it's pressure on him. He knows what he signed up for.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I can see if you took him off of there and you put him on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I mean? Like you took him on there and put him on the Eagles. You might just, you know what I'm saying?
Somehow
Something like that. That team, you know what I mean? But you know.
That was some bullshit what he just said right there. But
you know what I mean? No, you know what I'm saying? I can see that. They're not gonna understand the hype, you know what I mean? But you know, we ain't need him because we got Jalen, you know what I'm saying? So already pencil us in for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Was that the last game?
Yeah, that's the last game, and I think Buffalo's gonna win. I think Jets not gonna come out and win the first game. But for the Buffalo to be favorite and as a road favorite, I think the Vegas people is kind of telling you that Buffalo's going to win this game. The line is saying Buffalo because Jets should be favorite since they home, but I'm going to rock out with Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the last game.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you know what I mean? Me, I think it's just going to be, at the end of this year, it was all said and done, I think it's just going to be a rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs.
Oh, man. Here we go.
I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't just me. A lot of people think that it's just going to be a rematch. You know what I mean? Would that be if that actually happened? Would that be the first Super Bowl rematch ever? Like both teams, the same teams that was in 2 years in a row.
I can't think of no.
You know what I mean? It's time to make history, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's time to make history.
Sounds good.
You know what I mean? So yeah. That's what I think. Who you think will be in the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna rock out. I don't think KC gonna make it. I don't think y'all gonna make it. So I'm gonna just go on the edge and pick Baltimore. I like them a lot, and then NFC is just so wide open. I mean, since you talk with your heart, I'm just gonna talk with my heart. I'm gonna put Dallas, Baltimore at Dallas, and and Dallas gonna win. So
Okay.
Dallas is the Super Bowl chance of 2024. You know what I mean? I'm not an expert. I just play one on radio. Remember that. So yeah.
You know what I mean? Go on. I mean, go and throw your quarter in the wishing well. You know what I mean?
Hey man,
you know what I mean?
You got to.
You know what I mean? Try to speak it into existence. You know what I mean? I can't be mad at you for that. You know what I mean? Okay. Dallas versus Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
I have a dream. Martin Luther King, you heard him, man. I have a dream.
Damn, you know what I mean? And that's when they be like, man, Lamar Jackson, greatest Super Bowl performance ever.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker threw for 300 yards and run for 200 yards.
But then they say, remember I was watching this show and they said Jalen Hurts had the best performance in the Super Bowl. And then he lost. Yeah. Chris Jones said that. Yeah, Chris Jones, the defensive line. We like, yeah, that's the best performance I ever seen. So if your prediction is true, then Lamar Jackson going to ball out, but he's still going to lose in the end. So I fucks with that.
Man. Jalen did his thing, man. Jalen did do his thing. We came up short, man. Andy Reid, know what I mean, showed why he one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, he showed it. Now, when it was crunch time and it was time to draw something up, I'll thank you. No, that's what he did. Now, I mean, it's the reason why he one of the greatest of all time. Know what I mean, that's the reason why our owner Jeffrey Lurie seen something in him when he was a young man.
Yeah, that's true.
Seen something in him that you got a chance to be the greatest. Just like, you know what I'm saying? When Custom Motto seen something in Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? That's how he seen in Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, hey, listen, man. I think it's gonna be a rematch. I think it's gonna be Eagles and Chiefs again, or it might be Eagles. It might be Eagles and Bengals.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
I can see that.
Know what I mean? I think it's gonna be Eagles and Bengals.
Hey, the NFC has no real legitimate threat for the Eagles. To be honest, only four good teams. Really three for San Fran, Eagles, and I mean I know people want to hear it, but Dallas is a good team. They got very good talent. You know what I mean? But the NFC is just trash. So I can see the Eagles going back, man. But it's gonna be a long season. You need health. I had good health last year. You need good luck. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You never know.
All right. So who's gonna get your MVP?
I'm gonna rock out since I like Baltimore so much. I think Lamar got a chance to win it again, but Jalen Hurts, he's definitely a good option. But I'm gonna rock out with Lamar though, man. I just think Baltimore gonna have a hell of a year, and he's gonna be the catalyst for that offense. He's just gonna show everybody he can throw, and he's gonna have a lot of throwing yards. He's gonna get his rushing yards, and I'm gonna rock out with him.
Yeah. I also have a feeling he gonna win it again. Because he won it before, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I do have a feeling it's gonna be him. I just feel like every time people be like, all right, man, all right, Harbaugh time is running them, man. They need to go and get rid of him. They just have a good year, then they just, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of like, he's sticking around for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, some people feel like, yo, man, he should have been gone and all this and that. No, he was sticking around for a long time. So I also think it's going to be Lamar Jackson. I mean, I do think that. Now, I mean, now, you predict them to go to the Super Bowl. I don't know. Now, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they end up. I think if they end up having to play the Bengals and go, I think the Bengals is going to win. But I think they might do good the whole season. Then soon they get to the Bengals, you know what I'm saying? I think for some of you that this is gonna go like that. You know what I mean? But
The Bengals are a hell of a team. I love the Bengals. It's just that I don't know how that injury going to affect Joe Burrow all year because them calf ain't nothing to play with. Usually, basketball when they start fucking around the calf is Achilles leads to Achilles or something. So I just don't know how it's going to affect them. But the Bengals got a hell of a team. Their defense is underrated, and they got a hell of a chance. They're the ones that could always beat Kansas City, So I don't see nothing wrong with that prediction.
all right, so yeah, okay. Did we cover everything? We pretty much covered everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, week 1, you talk about the season predictions. Yeah, dog, man, you got any surprise teams? Each year you got a surprise team. You got a team you think gonna come out of nowhere, not to win the Super Bowl, but maybe make the playoffs or something.
I think the Saints may be good,
Okay.
but people might think they might be they take a dip. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be good. You know what I mean? Because everybody just sitting around. I'm an Eagles fan, but everybody just sitting around thinking that the Eagles just gonna just run away with the whole season. You know what I mean? Especially what they did last season. It's still football. Even though y'all think, okay, this person ain't on this team no more, this quarterback is over here and this person over here, it's still the NFL. You still gotta go out there and play you gotta play. You gotta go out there and play. So everybody just can't say, well, we looking at it on paper, Eagles like they the best, and they went last year, so he's gonna go this year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think he's just gonna run, it's just gonna be a cakewalk, and he's gonna run through everybody. No, you're not gonna just run through everybody, so you never know who's going. It might be 2 teams in the Super Bowl that you ain't even think was in the Super Bowl. You be like, yo, in the beginning of the season, we didn't even think them 2 teams, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, know what I mean? These 2 teams in the Super Bowl, man, you never know.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? You really never know with football. But that's what I like about football.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, the other sports was like, okay, 99% chance that it's going to be this team, and that's what it's going to be.
It's gonna be LeBron team.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? all right, it's gonna be Golden State and Cleveland because LeBron. I mean, it's not like you can't. Because like you said, it might be two teams in the Super Bowl that you don't even. Like, I ain't even when nobody even talking about them being Super Bowl contenders. I mean, they both was in the Super Bowl. You never know. I mean, man, you never know with football, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I like to thank you for coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can make this a thing. You know what I mean? Every week or something like that. Or we try to work that out. Like I said, you know what I mean? Even if you're not here with me, I was gonna say in studio. We in my damn house, in the room in my damn house. But even if you're not here. You know what I mean? Might be like talk to you on the phone or something like that and record it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Get some type of input from you, you know what I'm saying? And the scores, you know what I mean? And the scores and all that and the bet nods or whatever, you know what I mean? So we going to try, the goal is to try to get this done every week during the football season, you know what I mean? Hopefully carry that to the playoffs. Like I said, if you ain't always here to physically be here, like I said, you know what I mean? All I do is hook the phone up, you know what I'm saying, to here, you know what I mean? We can still get it done.
All right.
So, you know.
I appreciate
So, no,
that,
this
man.
is, you know what I mean, the week one. The expansion team, you know what I mean? That's what I decided to call. I ain't had no names, I just called the expansion team. So, you know what I mean, we're going to do that, and then hopefully, you know what I mean, we're here to do it again for y'all next week. So this is just the week one. Like I say, man, glory to God, you know what I mean? Shout out to not just Coach Prime, you know what I mean? Not just his team, every team that went out there and played, you know what I mean? Because all y'all out there living y'all dreams, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully all y'all make it, y'all want to make it to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody can't make it to the NFL, but the people out there that's playing, man, I wish y'all best of luck with that, man. 'Cause I know y'all out there playing football, that's y'all dream. You know what I mean? It's not just about entertaining us. You know what I mean? That's also y'all dream. Y'all entertaining us, but it's also y'all dream. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
you know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, man. I'd just like to thank y'all, man. So you got anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you for having me on the show, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna be an expansion team like the, you know, Las Vegas Knights, a hockey team, and go out and go do the chip. I mean, the first year, you know what I mean. So, I'm just ready to watch some good football this year and make some money. And as he said, we're not no experts, so don't take all everything we say to the bank. You know what I mean? Don't come complaining if the shit don't work out. You know what I mean? So, but I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to a good year.
All right, man. So it's a wrap for this one, man. Like to say thank y'all for all the success I've been having. You know what I mean? Now I mean, me and my partner Earn, I'm gonna close Earn. Know what I mean, thank y'all for all the success. Please continue to
Shout
like,
out to Earn.
yeah, like, subscribe, review, share. Know what I mean? Like I said, know what I mean, this one right here, what I mean, because this one is actually this one is actually an episode of my own podcast, but we gonna throw this one out, dig. Like I said, now I mean, this is just, I mean, we talking about week one. So by the time week one come out, I might as well put this one out. Now I mean, ain't no point in having this on my podcast and this gonna come out a couple weeks after week one. It ain't gonna, I mean, it ain't gonna make no sense to do that. So that's why I put this one out. But you know, thank y'all for everybody that when I do put mine out, like I said, mine gonna be subscription based. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for supporting. I mean, the ones that do, know what I mean? I thank y'all for that. Know what I mean? The ones that don't, know what I mean? I understand, know what I'm saying? But the ones that do, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Continue to rock with us, please. The whole season, like I said, it's something we're going to try to do every week. We're going to try to get it done. Know what I mean? Like I said, if I can't get him in here, at least talk to him on the phone, know what I mean? So that way we can get that out to the people, to y'all the people. So, you know, it's a wrap for this one, man. So just thank y'all.
All right.
All right, we out of here.
You heard?